2-0 sweep with the complimentary plays last night as I gave you college basketball winners on Duke taking care of business against Michigan State and Toledo getting the road cover as the double-digit dog against Virginia Commonwealth. And I've got more basketball free plays coming your way in just a moment. Of course, yesterday also you got absolutely free Brad Wilton's biggest NBA play of the season, a play that cost $99 regularly, but you got it for free as the charity play of the week. And that 75 dime release cashed the Lakers and the Hawks going over the total in Atlanta. You got it for free, so you know the deal, guys. It's quid pro quo time is now. I ask you to play it forward because the Charity Play of the Week program, I established it back in March of 2012. And every single week, I give you a best bet from one of the hottest handicappers here at the site, absolutely free. And if it wins, I then ask you to make a contribution, a donation to someone, a family, an organization, someone in time of need, someone usually in time of financial crisis, because it's the right thing to do, because I believe in positive karma. I don't think you can have enough karma. It doesn't guarantee and make you a winner, but you can never have enough positive karma in your life. And listen, since March of 2012, I've given away over $5 million worth of plays here. And together, we together have built a community of caregivers. And we together have easily contributed well over $350,000, I would say, to total strangers in their times of need. And that's what makes this program work. You working with me to help others. So today, quickly, before I get to your free picks, I want to tell you a story about a family, the Casino triplets. Casino is their last name. 3 little girls, I believe they're all 6 years old. Ellie, Gigi, and Carmina. This family has their backs up against the wall right now. One of the little girls, Ellie, going through a very tough time right now. She has reoccurring lesions on her brain that have required 4 craniotomies since September 10th. 4 of them since September 10th. The most recent one, November 5th. So we're talking just a couple of weeks ago. And that was a very, very tough surgery as she endured a subdural bleed on the entire left side of her brain. This has affected her development, and these are recurring cysts. So further treatment, further surgeries may be required. And here's the other thing. The other 2 little girls, Gigi and Carmina, they recently had MRIs, and they suffer from the same exact condition as the other triplet. Treatment still being discussed, future plans still being discussed. Here we are, guys, Thanksgiving, a week or so away, and this family definitely has more important things to worry about than the financial strain. And as I've said many, many times to you, you know, you and I both know that insurance doesn't foot all the bills. It doesn't cover the lost wages when family and parents, etc., spend time with their loved ones because that's the place that they have to be. It doesn't cover travel expenses. It doesn't cover food expenses. It doesn't cover lodging expenses. So I'm asking you to make a donation as you have done so many times in the past. You can read about the entire story in the family by scrolling down here if you're watching on the website. The link is there. You can make a donation using your credit card, using PayPal. I don't care if you get $5 or $500. All I care about is you participate because you got the play yesterday for free, a $99 play for free. It made you money, and now I'm asking you to pay it forward. And again, keep in mind that I will keep this up on the site for at least a week because I realize so many of you play offshore and you don't have immediate access to your funds. But again, it's the right thing to do. Listen, all your other promos and stuff are over on the homepage of the website, but I will tell you right now, after a charity play wins, in the old days, I used to offer you a chance to get an extended package at a huge discounted price from the particular handicapper that won for you the night prior. But about 3 or 4 months ago, I decided, let me just open the doors wide open. So here's the deal. You can save $125 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 30-day package here at the site. $125 right off the top by using coupon code SAVE125. SAVE125. Doesn't have to be Brad Wilton. It can be anybody here at the site. Or you can save $50 off the purchase of any 7-day handicapper's package by using coupon code SAVE50. Keep in mind, If you happen to already be involved in a long-term package with a particular handicapper, and let's say you have 10 days left of that particular handicapper, and you want to buy another 30 days and take advantage of the $125 discount, you can do so. It'll just expand your package out and extend it out to 40 days. And if you have any instant rebates, they're applicable as well to maximize your savings. So again, save $125 off the purchase of any handicapper's 30-day package by using coupon code SAVE125, and save $50 off of any handicapper's 7-day package by using coupon code SAVE50. Should you ever have a question, just contact customer service. That's what they're there for. Okay, guys, let's get to the free picks, and you can find out who's hot and who's not on the homepage of the website. As for me personally, I want to get going because I just got out of the TV studio about an hour ago, and I promise you, I'm wearing more makeup than any of your wives, girlfriends, or mistresses combined. And I think I did a wonderful job putting it on myself. You know, I went to college for journalism and broadcast performance and stuff. You know, we had makeup classes. You know, and over the years, I've become very adept at putting my own makeup on. In fact, I like doing my own makeup instead of going to the TV studios and let the girls do it instead, because they always take, I like to call it an air gun. I think it's the same type of air guns when you take off your lug nuts. I think that's what they use. They put a little canister in. They love to spray your face with it. And it's like, you can't get that off. I'd much rather do my own makeup and not deal with it. But so, yes, I am looking forward to getting this war paint off my face. The things we do to look so beautiful, I'm just telling you, it's just one of those crosses we have to bear in life. Are you buying this? I hope so. Okay, let's get to your free selections. Listen, first of all, in the NBA, I'm going to give the Washington Wizards a chance to prove themselves to me and probably to you. Listen, this is a team that last year started 2-7 and everybody was worried. This year they're 7-2 and everybody is still worried because they haven't beaten anybody good. That's the problem, okay? Their wins have come against teams that have a winning percentage of 36.8% on the season. They're only two good opponents, shall we say? Miami and Toronto, both double-digit losses. But when it comes to beating the Magic twice, the Pacers twice, the Pistons, the Knicks, and the Bucks, oh, they got no problem with that. They are 4-0, however, at home. Now, listen, the Dallas Mavericks are coming into Washington tonight. I just gave you a free pick on the Mavericks 2 nights ago. And they went into Charlotte and took care of business. 107-80 win. They are averaging a league-high 109.3 points a game, a little over 101 on the road. What has been particularly good for the Mavericks here of late is that Dirk Nowitzki, because they have blown out 3 straight foes, hasn't had to see a lot of action. You know, he's only averaging 27.5 minutes a game on the season. He hasn't played more than 25 minutes in any of the last 3 games. Mavs have won 8 in a row straight up in the series. Tyson Chandler's coming off a very good game in which he helped to limit Al Jefferson to just 6 points in 25 minutes. But now he's going to have his hands full with Nene and Marcin Gortat for the Wizards, who have a lot of experience, a lot of depth, and a lot of size on that front line. So Dirk is going to have to play some minutes tonight. Chandler Parsons is going to be called to play some defense. Well, that ain't going to really happen, right? I mean, you know, they are getting some strong contributions. Bradley Beal, out since, early October with a broken wrist. 2 straight full practices the past 2 days. Might even be available tonight. That would be huge for the Wizards as well. Again, I can cite you many positive factors and giving you a good reason to back the Dallas Mavericks tonight. But I think this is a case you got to go with Washington. One Mavericks injury I'm overly concerned about is that Devin Harris is questionable with a sprained ankle. Jameer Nelson is starting right now at the point for the Mavs, but Harris is really the guy that comes off that bench and, you know, he plays at a different speed. You know, everybody else is playing at 45 RPM and he's playing at 78. And younger people out there are going, what's an RPM? What, records? Record players? Oh, yeah, my grandfather had one of those, you're saying to yourself. Anyway, I do like the Wizards tonight as the 2-point home dog, and I think they're going to get the job done. In college basketball, I'm looking at Wisconsin, minus 15 points at home. I just took Wisconsin in their first game, and that was an easy point spread cover. That's for damn sure. But listen, tonight they're hosting Wisconsin-Green Bay. Now, last year, Wisconsin-Green Bay playing at home, 69-66. The Badgers were lucky to escape with the win. Quick, if you happen to be on Jeopardy, the answer to the question is yes, the Phoenix. That's the Phoenix, the Wisconsin Green Bay Phoenix. What have they done so far? Well, they're coming off a win against a Division II cupcake, Illinois Springfield, on Saturday, 88-57. Big deal. As for Wisconsin, I gave you a free pick when they hammered Northern Kentucky on Friday, 62-31. Then they took care of business on Sunday against Chattanooga, 89-45. But again, they're not going to overlook Wisconsin-Green Bay because last year when they won their first 16 games of the season, that 3-point road win in this series was the toughest game in that 16-game winning streak. They are currently number 3 in the country. Of course, the Phoenix have always been dominated in this series. They've lost 19 of the previous 20 meetings, including all 16 on the Badgers' home floor. And Wisconsin is an experienced team. We've talked about this before. Not only Frank Kaminsky, but you've got 4 out of 5 returning starters. You've got 3 seniors in the starting lineup. 7 of the top 8 scores from a year ago returning, which means Wisconsin, from last year's team that came oh so close to winning it all, they have 81.9% of their scoring back this year and 85.9% of their collective rebounding. At the Kohl Center tonight, I say you go ahead and you lay the points with Wisconsin as they get the job done. Interesting game here tonight. It's it's Wake Forest taking on Arkansas. And listen, no ifs, ands, or buts. Arkansas is the better team. And guys, I just want to double check and see what the latest price here on this game is. You got to love these live video reports, don't you? So listen, you can go to the website. All you got to do is punch in and look down. Wow. And I say wow because when I first handicapped this game overnight, Wake Forest was a 10.5-point underdog. And I still was kind of considering Arkansas, okay? Then I saw this morning Wake Forest was up to 11.5. Now I see everybody and their brother and some of their cousins as well betting Arkansas because Wake Forest is now getting 13.5 to 14 points. Remember yesterday I told you that the number that Virginia Commonwealth was being asked to lay against Toledo was simply too much weight, and you saw Toledo hung around and got the cover. Well, I think the same thing happens here tonight. Again, Arkansas is by far the better team. They've got 6 of their top 7 scorers back from last season when they won 22-12. They've got 73% of their returning scoring output back. That is the best in the SEC. And this is an Arkansas team that most people feel, the media pollsters, especially in the preseason polls for the SEC, felt that they would be the number 3 team in the conference right behind Florida and Kentucky. Arkansas did open with a relatively easy win, 97-79 over Alabama State on Sunday. Bobby Portis, 24 points in that particular contest. But listen, they trailed early in the second half. Now, Wake Forest is coming off a 71-49 win at Tulane. And you go, okay, big deal. They won against Tulane. But they won at Tulane. That's the big deal. Because this is a team that was just 1-9 on the road last year, which is why they have a new head coach, former Kansas stalwart Danny Manning, on the sideline guiding the Demon Deacons. 2-0 start for them. I think this is simply way too many points, and you got to grab these 13.5 to 14 points that you were getting with the Demon Deacons. So Wake Forest and the Washington Wizards, a couple of underdogs, are going to be your free picks. Thought about maybe going with Denver tonight as well, but you know, you never know what you get from the Nuggets one game to another, so I'm going to stay away from laying the 7.5 points with them against injury-riddled Oklahoma City. Again, Wake Forest and the Washington Wizards are your 2 free picks. Best of luck to you all. And remember, guys, doing this every single day here, giving you my insight about makeup and free picks and betting analysis and tips as well. So where can you get that possible combination? You just can't. And you're getting it for free. What more can I say? I'll talk to you again on Thursday. See, it just seems like it's Wednesday still. Yes, I'll talk to you again on Thursday when we do this one more time.